Hi, all. I wanted to real quick address your concerns about grading in this time. So here's PowerPoint. All right. So grading during distance learning. Here's the outline. I want to talk about the future. I want to talk about no harm, hold harmless grading and what it is. I want to talk about your current grade and explain that. Talk about attendance, briefly address stress levels, and if you have questions, how to ask those. So first, you need to think about the future. Okay, I know this time is crazy, but you need to think about next year and Spanish 3-4. Are you taking it? If you are taking it, the answer is yes. You need to do the work now. I have assigned less work than maybe the week 1 and 2. There is much less work. I have limited it to just what is necessary for you to study and hopefully practice so that you can be somewhat successful in Spanish 3-4. Know that the couple assignments that I have assigned and created, I am grading rather strictly on. Either you learn it and look at the videos from Senor Jordan. I think I've posted most from him. Practice, there are at least 4 to 6 links that I've attached that are really good practice for completing the assignment. If you finish the practice and you still are confused, you don't understand what you need to do for the assignment at all, you need to let me know. You need to send me a message on Mind, Google Classroom, whatever. Send me an email, just let me know so that way I can help explain and clarify some things before you complete the assignment, because on the assignment I will be rating it rather strictly. If you answer this question and you're not taking Spanish 3-4 next year, then you can expect that your grade at the end of the year, your semester 2 grade, will be the exact same as your P4 grade. So that was everything that was finalized and due just up until I think it was the 13th of March. That was our last day in the classroom. So your P4 grade will be your June 10th grade. If it was a C or better, you can expect a pass. If your P4 grade was a D or an F, it was failing, you are going to get that same grade at the end of the year unless you decide to do the work, and it will likely go up. It's a very convenient, and it helps out those individuals who had a failing grade before. Maybe for semester 1 you failed. You could actually pass semester 2 just simply by doing the work and learning some things, and it will go up. So what is no harm? Hold harmless grading. It's a district policy. All of San Diego Unified is using it. All of our teachers are using it. So your June 10th grade cannot go lower than your P4 grade. Okay, so think again, June 10th. Right now, we'll talk about right now in a second. But your grade on June 10th can't go lower than your P4 grade. I have a record of what those grades were, okay? And I will be overwriting your grade to show what your P4 grade was. Unless your grade was failing. Because if you did work during this time of distance learning, your grade can go up, okay? So your June 10th grade, again, is going to be your P4 grade or higher. depending on if you do the work. You need to think about your future though, because 3-4 is just right on the corner for many of you. In your current grade, you're likely going to do better in 3-4 if you actually show the work that you've completed now. Your teacher in 3-4 is going to know how you did during this distant learning, and they're going to know what to expect in 3-4. Okay, so your grade right now in PowerSchool is going to look exactly, I'm grading the exact same way that I did when we were in the classroom. Okay, so that means that if you are missing work, you'll get a 0 in it. You'll have a holding 0 placement value as a 0, and it's going to be marked missing. You can still complete it. It's going to be late credit, but it's better than not anything. A 0 is the worst, of course. And your grade, you can expect your grade to go down if you don't complete the work. So there are a lot of people that are clicking yes in attendance that they are here, but they are not completing any work. We'll talk about that more in a little bit, but you can expect it to go down. Reviewing and updating PowerSchool. I grade weekly. I grade all the time, okay? But I only open PowerSchool and input new grades once a week. Okay, it's usually on Friday, and it's from assignments that have already been due. Okay, so it's usually from the week before. Only once a week. So if you know that you've turned in a bunch of work and Miss Taylor hasn't put it in or something, it's not showing, your grade is still at an F or whatever, just hold on. I will do it. Give me time. I have kids here. My husband is also working. It's a crazy busy household. Everyone's household is crazy during this time. So just be patient and know that it will get put in. It doesn't mean you can't message me. Just know that if I don't respond to you, it's because I haven't done it yet, okay, for the week. And I will. But if you message me, there's a little more urgency, and I'll see that you're concerned. Attendance. So for this week, we don't have school on Friday or next Monday. That's kind of a joke, I guess. We haven't had school at all this whole time, but if we were in the classroom, we wouldn't be there on Friday or Monday. It's actually one of my favorite breaks. That's because we have 2.5 weeks of school left until the summer, and it's a nice break to have 4 days off. So anyway, you need to complete the attendance by Thursday, that's tomorrow, this week. Okay, again, when we have school on Friday though, Friday is when attendance is due. We do not have school Friday. Attendance is due Thursday, but next week, attendance will be due on Friday. And lastly, there's no point in doing late attendance, okay? It's very simple. It's on Google Classroom, and it's just one question: are you here for this week? If you respond yes, you'll get marked present. If you don't respond at all, no one's responding no, which makes total sense. But if you respond, if you don't respond, you'll get marked absent. So don't do it late, because I don't go back and change it. It takes a lot of time, energy to do that. So you need to just do it during the week. It's very short and simple. I think you might even be able to do it from your phone. So stress level. I know that this is a crazy, stressful time for you guys, for me, for lots of people. Every single person has their own situation at home. You guys as students, you have 8 classes, and I have no idea how all the teachers are doing it. I know there are different teachers. Some teachers are using this platform, other teachers are using this. I have done the bare minimum, and there's a reason for that. I have shared that reason to the Zoom call earlier, but time management, it's really important. I'll talk about that more in a sec. So we all have busy households. Some of us are sharing the internet. Others of us have had to move during this time because they can't. It's really hard to be in a house if you're renting at this time as well, or with a mortgage. So because of the high stress and so much uncertainty right now, I have done you guys a favor. I don't know. I've also done myself a favor. I assign work usually Monday by 2:00 that is due the very end of the week on Sunday at midnight. The reason for that is I have a busy household and I can't get all the work posted by Monday morning. I need time to still create everything, and I'm not too stressed about it because you guys have lots of other classes and lots of work probably in those classes, and most work for your other teachers is likely due by Friday. So I'm giving you a couple extra days, but I'm also not assigning it until a little later. So if you have questions, you need to message me via Remind. You can email me. Your school emails, your student ID at stu.sandi.net, those emails work now. So, and they will next year as well. What does it mean that they work? You can send emails from there. You will not receive emails from outside the district onto that email. So a personal email is still helpful to have. Okay, so you can also comment on Google Classroom and I'll see it. It's not as soon that I see it, and it doesn't actually show me what your message is on my phone. I have to go into the classroom. It doesn't work as well. So if you can, please, if you want a quick response, which is probably necessary, seeing that a lot of you are doing your work on Saturday night. So go ahead and you can message me and Remind. I'm hardly doing the office hours thing. I'm grading all the time. I respond whenever. But at a certain point in time, I turn off my phone to go to bed. So I'll respond when I can. So lastly, attendance and work. All work is due Thursday. All right, this week. And quickly to remind again, to review, you're gonna have to think about the future. If you're taking 3-4 and you want to do well, you need to do the very few assignments that I'm assigning right now. You can expect that your grade on June 10th will be your P4 grade unless you have done work and it's raised it higher. But other than that, your current grade can go down if you don't do work. Okay, I just want you to be able to log into PowerSchool and see, or your parents to see how much work you're actually doing. The school is doing that as well. So go ahead and email me, message me, whatever. Hope you're all well and staying safe. Miss you guys. All right, take care. Bye. This might take me a minute to stop recording. All right, bye.